Welcome back. Today we have to convince these guys that this guy killed this guy while being watched by this guy. But unfortunately for us, these guys are just the worst.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
Wow.
A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
I do wonder if he was angry or if Sovereign was angry, because the whole room was glowing.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
'Tis but a scratch.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I expect better of my people, Williams. You endangered our entire mission.
Don't be so hard on her, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's probably a coincidence that it started doing stuff as soon as she walked up close to it.
System overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I do appreciate that. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. I'm busting your balls for doing something reckless, but I do appreciate that you saved my ass.
I appreciate it.
That's not a mixed signal now, Ashley.
But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
If I remember correctly, it doesn't actually matter which one of these you pick.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You know, you couldn't have predicted it, but you could have looked out a window and saw that there were a bunch of robots down there.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
That is the single worst idea you have ever had, Anderson. At this point in the story, he's dealt with the Council more than I have. You know damn well that is not gonna work. And even if the Council weren't extremely unreasonable, this is just like a nothing burger. Like, what are you gonna tell them?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon.
Exactly.
Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okie dokie. It's good to be back. For whatever reason, I'm pretty nervous to be doing this, even though it's not like there's standards to live up to.
Hey, Commander.
Hello.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Anyway, bye.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
I wish Chakwas had more dialogue, because I can exhaust that in one sitting. Same with Presley. So weird seeing him being here.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay. You have fun in this dark-ass room. Looking at that screen with nothing on it. Except, can I... There we go. Yeah, looks like wingdings to me. Holographic displays would be absolutely terrible. Like, why would you want a screen that you can see through?
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Thanks, kid. You'd care a lot more if I was a chick, but I won't take it personal.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Thanks, Presley. You're there.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Dude, this is like one of my favorite shots in the entire franchise. They do like a new version of it every game.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
I'm not happy to see them again.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Seriously. That scene had, like, the largest concentration of people I don't like. All four of those bastards. Oh my god. Though it is nice to see the Citadel again, especially the Presidium. The nostalgic music. Beautiful place. Mass Effect 1 doesn't really have the best side missions, so I probably won't be doing most of those, at least not recording doing most of those. But there are some diamonds in the rough that I will go out of my way to showcase.
I understand what you're saying.
Man, dude, I forgot, like, just how douchey the majority of this population is. Like this guy right here.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I do like Kalen, though. He's chill.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What's with the attitude?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
That's because we're cooler than you.
Chastising rebuke, Din.
Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details.
Uh-huh.
We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Why would you? You are a servant race of the Turians, who are already on the council. Why would you? You'd be completely biased and just support whatever decision they make, which would be completely pointless. So why would you? You don't. It's not that you don't deserve it. It's that it'd be completely illogical to give you any more power.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the council.
Again, that's a given.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the council long before our species will.
True. And again, why would they put a Volus on the council when the Volus are subservient to the Turians, who are already on the council? It'd literally just be two counselors who agree on everything all the time, and it'd be completely imbalanced.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the council. All but the Earth Clan.
We're not on the council yet, so I don't know what you're on about.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Uh-huh. Talk is wasted is really a simple way of saying you have no more talk and cannot back up your point at all because you're just wrong.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
You are just the worst.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the council.
And we already have gone over why. You being butthurt does not make it any more justified.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Hence why you don't have a seat on the council. I rest my case.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Dude, I'm about to crack that suit open if you don't calm down with the attitude. Interrupted from doing what? Standing here chatting with your friend?
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
My God, you are just the worst. Anyway, time to speak to an actual gentleman.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind.
Thank you.
I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
It's funny that the guy who is not allowed to emphasize at all sounds way more genuine and polite than the guy who can actually show emotion.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Now you deserve a seat on the council. Not even your species, you specifically.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen?
Shut up, bitch! Shut the fuck up!
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
I like this guy.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Seriously. Like, he is extremely perfectly monotone, and I feel so welcomed and invited.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
No, he doesn't.
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
It really works out in the game's favor that Shepard is like a newcomer who has really only dealt with humans in the past. And this is why I'm apprehensive to have a Mass Effect where you can play as other species, because how are you supposed to ask questions about a species in which you're a part of? Like, how would you ever be confused about how a Krogan does things if you are a Krogan? It just doesn't seem conducive to the mystery and wonder that this trilogy has. Like, it makes perfect sense that I can ask all these people how their species work. And by the way, Mass Effect 1 does this fantastically. Like, there are so many of them, and they're so well fleshed out that it feels real, man. Like, yeah, they're not the most alien of aliens. Like, in shape, which is pretty much just because the way they built the game, they needed all of them to be humanoid so that they could build their animations. But in personality, I'm not really sure how you would make a truly alien civilization. And I like the idea that each of them reflects a different aspect of humanity. And we see ourselves in them, you know?
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Where I just came from? No.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Oh my god, it's my favorite Siri.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually, like, gone through her dialogue before. Like, in all my playthroughs, I just kind of walk past her, because I'm just like, I don't need to know where to go, because especially by, like, my third, fourth playthrough, I already knew where to go.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Why not?
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Or, you know, just make up bullshit to waste their time with.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
I wonder what a galactic standard year is, and how that's measured. I guess it could be the star closest to the Citadel.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted.
It took us like 20 years.
The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
That's like the only good decision they ever made. What do you think?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Yeah, so I don't know if, like, we call Siri AI, right? So I don't know if virtual intelligence is a term they came up with, or if it's like an idea of what this sort of thing would be called in the future. Right? Like, I don't know if it's fake or if they thought that's what it would actually be called in the future. Because this is just, like, virtual intelligences are just like Siris or, I cannot think of a single other one. There's the one, Alexa, Bixby, there's a bunch of others. Which basically, how they work is, they got scripts, and based on the thing you put in, it's a predetermined response that comes out. So it's not thinking. It's not deciding on what to do. It's like an equation. If you put in, what is the weather, it will give you a set response. So that's essentially what virtual intelligences are. And AI would actually make a decision, and could, for whatever reason, just choose to give you something completely different than what you asked for. A true artificial intelligence, even if it doesn't technically have free will, can make decisions, and that would be the difference.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the 3 Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
That sounds like propaganda.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment.
Okay.
My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
That is exactly the same statement she just made.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of C-Sec, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the C-Sec headquarters just across the lobby.
I don't think I ever talked to him either, but...
Goodbye.
Probably will.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
If I remember correctly, she is the only character from the trilogy that is in Andromeda. I don't think I talked to her in Andromeda either. But I was happy to see her, because I did recognize her. I actually have... yeah, I do have an idea where I'm going. I don't know if I should go to the tower first, or what. Now, we've done some talking. I figure we get some of the main story underway, and then we can have some more conversations later.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Don't tell me what to do, Avina. We got off on a good start.
The Council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Oh my god. I don't know how I forgot he was here, but I did.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
I'm just gonna let those words sit on the screen for a little bit. Because this is a historical moment right here. Absolutely historical. Okay.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way, but he's a Spectre.
Maybe his glowing blue eyes.
I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Oh, I doubt it, but, you know, anything can happen. It is so unbelievably good to see you again, my friend. Well, we're not friends yet, but we'll be friends soon enough.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
That's not true.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Okay. Is it the most compelling proof of all time? No. But this is a human who somehow knows the name of a secret operative that is Turian. That's something, you know? And unlike eyewitness testimony, hearing a word be said, you know? Like, it's not like he was pretty sure he saw a guy who kind of looked like him. He straight up heard someone say his name. I feel like that's way more compelling proof than they act like it is. Again, I grant you it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. And it's certainly worthy of some suspicion. And I'm for one curious about what CSEC even did in their investigation. Like, did they go talk to the guy we brought up, or what? Because if they found no evidence, then what the hell evidence were they looking at?
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision.
Shut up, Anderson, my god.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now?
Seriously.
How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
Yeah, that was dumb.
I agree.
Shouldn't have brought that up.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Facts and evidence. Keep that same energy, you son of a bitch.
Of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executive.
Brilliant idea.
He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
They set that up early, man.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Okay, well, let's go work on that goal, shall we?
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
I think I'm gonna go more Paragon, because that's how I vibe, you know. I like Renegade. It's really funny and really badass, but there's a lot of times when it's just the wrong move, and I wouldn't like being forced into that role. So I'll just do what I did in my first playthrough. Paragon most of the time, but then when I want to punch Admiral Garrel in the stomach, I'm gonna punch Admiral Garrel in the stomach.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
Yeah, what guy? What guy? Not sure who you're talking about.
Not enough data yet.
Dude, I've never heard that dialogue. I'm subtly eavesdropping.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the Keepers.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Yeah, why not?
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
I'll probably do like a montage, not including this one. I'll come back and do like a sweep of every place.
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere.
But we got goals right now, so I won't waste too much time with it.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
We can go Bar Levon. The thing is, there are a bunch of ways that you could do this, and I'm not actually sure which one I want to go for. If I want Fist to survive, that means no Rex. What the... You see that, right? He's like running like he has his gun. I can't get it to trigger when I'm facing the way, though. I could do this. Yeah. Don't look at me like that. I don't have any money, so buying stuff right now seems kind of pointless. You got some thoughts on that, Caden?
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
I mean, it's fairly accurate. Ashley, got any racisms for me?
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
She did. Okay.
That's him.
Oh my god, I forgot you can actually fight people in this game. It's been so long since there was any combat.
Shields disabled.
Whoa, I also forgot I was on insanity. Alright.
You're good to go.
We got this.
Shields disabled.
It's over for you, buddy. It's over for you. Sit down. How did he get over there?
Those were Saren's men.
Nobody heard any of that gunfire? Calm down, kid.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
He's your superior officer. You best watch what you're saying. Okay, man, that seems a bit greedy.
Back off, Rex. Fisk told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fisk's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Notice I don't get all excited when I see Rex. I like him too. He's just not on my top tier like Garrison. Well, I guess I'll bring him up when they show up.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something. Security. Biggest mistake of my life.
I'm looking for a C-Sec officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
I don't care.
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see?
No, it's not.
The captain used to be a Spectre.
I don't care.
Didn't know that,
Shut up.
did you? It was all very
I don't
hush,
care.
hush. The first human ever given
I
that
don't want to
honor,
know.
And then he
Doesn't
blew it.
matter. Probably a lie.
Screwed
Definitely
up
a
his
lie.
mission so bad they
Stop
kicked him out.
talking.
Of course,
Stop
he blamed
now.
Saren.
I'll
Says
shoot
the
you.
Turians set him up.
I don't care.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Thanks.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink a piece.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
It's a lie. He didn't used to be a Spectre. Yeah. This is one of those chairs. I've seen them before. This is a reused asset. They hung a couch or a bed or a chair or something from the ceiling and just inverted it.
Is that really? Wow, it's you.
Oh my god, it's you.
You're Commander Shepard. the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Dude, I am honored to meet you, Mr. Werner.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
For you, anything. Saved my life.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Wow, he seems like such a nice guy. I'm sure he won't become a nuisance later.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
No promises. But if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
I don't have any animosity toward you, unlike that other reporter.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
Why the attitude?
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first. Sir.
That will be enough, Chief.
That was unprofessional. I don't know where you got that from.
All right, enough chatter. Let's move out, people.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
I'm your doppelganger.
Headshot.
All clear.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Nice shot, buddy.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I love how it's Renegade to compliment a job well done.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
You made your case. Welcome aboard, my friend.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
We can handle this on our own. Let's go.
I have no intentions of shooting Fist in the face. Oh no, who will I choose? I have no idea what I'm gonna do now. Do I pick the calm, level-headed, reasonable guy with biotics? Or the racist?
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Look out! Locked and loaded.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
I would have never thought of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Shooting people is always an answer, but sometimes, it's unnecessary. Yeah, I was a little worried there that I wouldn't have enough charm, but it all worked out in the end. Garrus is a little weak to start off with, so I figure giving him a bit of a boost.
Why do I have to myself? Time that
I'm really riding that knife's edge, aren't I?
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Tell me where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
Put a round in his leg, see if he talks.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her.
That really doesn't make any sense.
Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever.
Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
There's no time to waste. Come on.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
Unfortunately, I will. But it's an opportunity to roast your ass, so I'm gonna take it.
I will destroy you.
My superpowers were stopped by a table? Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna... Oh, got lucky there. I got real lucky. I'm just really reckless. I don't know. I'm paying a lot less attention than I used to. I still haven't died yet, though, I don't think. I guess I don't normally use shotguns, so it's changing how I play.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Yeah, you need to watch yourself, buddy. I really should have brought Kaidan. I just brought Ashley for that joke. I really should have brought Kaidan.
Fire in the hole.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
Another monumental occasion.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
This is one of the times where I really wish Shepard just said the dialogue that was written.
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Yeah, this is like the only time ever somebody just records audio. like that dude could have recorded Saren talking to Nihilus. Like, everybody has Omni tools, right?
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Reapers. Sounds familiar.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Oh, I've heard it before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Yeah, in a world with laser guns, aliens of all types, advanced artificial intelligences that exist as we speak, yeah, sounds a little too good to be true.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
I don't care.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
Damn straight.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali.
Yeah, watch your mouth.
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Well, you have me convinced.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
My, dextro amino acid brethren are the obvious choices.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of...
Oh, sorry, I gotta go. I'll be back, I swear. I just have to... Yeah. I suppose I should do some commentary, just in case I don't cut all this out, you know? Yeah. Look at that rock. It's a big rock. It's clipping through that leaf right there. Fun. Some water there. That's nice.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
Yeah, I could do like a whole video where I run around doing Citadel stuff. Make it a whole thing.
There's no way the Council can ignore us this time. Saren's days as a Spectre are done.
If the evidence is worth trying to kill me for, I hope it is sufficient to motivate the Council.
I mean, if you can... Like, if you can make AI and virtual intelligences, then it seems kind of unlikely that they don't have what we have now, where you can just mimic somebody's voice. To be honest, that's not really great evidence. But in 2007, I suppose, that would be pretty damning.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
She must be working with the Geth, too.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
So you have 3 questions. Therefore, it's impossible. Sounds legit to me.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
Oh, they'll make that same mistake about 50,000 more times before we're done.
He's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
We do know
The
why.
Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander.
Obviously.
A convenient lie to cover Saren.
Dude, I swear, I'm gonna wrap my hands around your frog-like throat.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
Dude, your sheer arrogance. You see how much power he thinks he has? He thinks him waving his wand and saying, "We don't support you anymore," magically means he is in a bad tactical position, I guess.
Trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human
Oh
colonies.
my god.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
One of the few reasonable decisions they ever made.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I really don't want to say thank you. I don't want to be appreciative. They don't deserve it, and I know they're only going to piss me off more in the future, but this is a nice moment, so I'll let it be a nice moment.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Let's get after it.
I'll find him.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.